The TALI Education Fund runs a year-long program called Dialogue and Identity, where children from different backgrounds meet each other and learn about their respective cultures. It's all in the name of hope. And in this time of year, when Christmas and Hanukkah are celebrated at the same time, this project gets a special meaning. Joining us now is Dr. Peri Sinclair, who is the Deputy Director of the program. Hello and welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
And happy holidays. It sounds like you guys have had a busy few weeks.
It's been a very busy few weeks.
And tell us about, tell us first about the program in particular, and then about what happened this year.
Okay, so the Dialogue and Identity program was initiated by the TALI Education Fund 14 years ago. We created a model for dialogue between different religions and cultures within Israel. But from the get-go, we wanted the model to permeate every aspect of the program. So we collaborated with the Ross Singh Center for Education and Dialogue to write the initial program, to recruit the students, to recruit the schools, and the teachers. And we created a program in which we work with teachers and principals. The teachers and principals then work with students to create dialogue.
Wow, interesting. So the program has been going on, you said, for it's 26 schools and like so 13 pairs, all Arab, Israeli, Christian schools, as well as Jewish schools.
13 TALI schools from the TALI Education Fund network, and we have 13 schools from the Christian school network in Israel. Each two schools are paired together, and they work. Well, some of them have been working together for 13 years now, bringing this program to a new class of students every year.
So what is the goal? What is the goal when you meet every quarter, when the kids get together?
We want to create positive experiences of encounter with the other. We want Jewish kids and Muslim kids and Christian kids to be able to come together, talk about their respective rich cultural, religious traditions, hear about other traditions, and recognize that there are similarities, but there are also a lot of differences. We don't hide the differences. We want them to talk about them, and we want them to strengthen their own personal identities through the encounter with the other.
Right. Also, I know you have a book here. There's journaling involved, which I imagine is very interesting as far as them each kind of, everybody being able to kind of communicate their feelings, and a nice tool for, what they get from it.
Right. So from the get-go, we created a journal, which is written in both Hebrew and Arabic. It's important for us that the Israeli kids see the Arabic and feel comfortable with it, and that the Arab-speaking students have the Hebrew and the Arabic side by side. All the get-togethers are facilitated in both Hebrew and Arabic, even though most of the Arab-speaking students are fluent in Hebrew.
Right.
So we'll have each get-together.
Right, maintaining the two languages is part of the whole
on the same level, right? Nothing. There's no. We don't have one tradition overpowering another one.
Right.
We have 4 teachers facilitate each gathering: 2 Arab, 2 Jewish. And the journal is a structured way for the children to prepare for the encounters and then to reflect on the encounters. The encounters happen in the Jewish schools and the Arab schools alternatively, and the kids get to host and be hosted, and then host a second time.
Very nice. And are the parents themselves involved, or this is really kind of kept between the educators, the program directors, and the students themselves?
So at the moment, the program is the students get together, the teachers work together, and we have a group of principals that dialogue throughout the year, so we have it in all levels. We don't work with parents at the moment. Obviously, there's a funding issue. We would love to work with parents as well, but we believe.
But I imagine the parents, the kids go home, and they, I guess the reason I'm asking that is, so much of what we learn is based on the environment in which we live. So if kids are going out on both sides, kind of getting this education, I imagine it's beneficial when they discuss it at home at the dinner table, right?
One special thing about the program is it doesn't preach to the choir.
Right.
Meaning, when we go into a school and we work with a class, we work with all 30 whatever children in that class without any exclusions. And we've seen that even though we only work with one class, 2 teachers, and 1 principal, there's a ripple effect. And the entire school feels the, senses the atmosphere and is there in the background when the kids from the paired school come to visit. So there is a ripple effect, and obviously these kids go home and share their experiences. And like you said at the beginning, it's a program for promoting hope. So
this is really like kind of really, like I said, a tipping point for, maybe there can be change and a bright future. Is that kind of how you feel? So we work with children in 5th, 6th, and very, very few 7th graders. We work with preteens,
pre-adolescent, before they've formed their opinions, when they're still impressionable and they're still open to see different things. And we hope to help them on their journey as they become citizens of Israel, both the Arab and the Israelis, that they be more open to shared society and to the value of having such rich cultures living side by side.
And like, you know, future communications, you know, as they grow older and become leaders in their communities. Well, fantastic. Thank you very, very much, and congratulations. And now you're preparing for the next